Alright, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRioN, and right now we're going to be continuing on with the Haunting of Hill House. We're on episode 3. It's called Touch. Very quick recap. So Nell is dead. She apparently went back to the house and she took her own life. Her own sister basically conducted the freaking shit and basically took out all the innards and... Man, that's kind of like surreal to think that it's her own sister, you know. But as she was leaving, she turned off a light. There was a vision of a mum holding a box. So yeah, I'm just very intrigued to see how this story is gonna like evolve. And with the constant flashbacks, I think it's gonna add so much weight to these characters as adults. So I think you might have to watch this show like 2 times. Like first time through, and then you watch it again and you'll probably spot 101 little things that you didn't notice the first time, you know what I mean? Oh, and I do know that apparently like the show creators were that smart that in some of the scenes, just normal scenes of like the kids running across the room or something, they've put like extras as ghosts in the background, just kind of standing there and like kind of like halfway off like a doorway or something. So I've been told you need to kind of look out for them and see if you can spot them. Apparently there's videos online of like every single scene where you can see a ghost. But of course I'm not going to watch that because of spoilers and shit. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see if I can spot them now, and then while editing, I might do like a little kind of arrow or something in the reaction. I don't know. I really don't know. Knowing my look, I probably won't even spot anything. But anyway, we're going to get into this. Episode 3. It's called Touch. Let's do this, man. That's the middle child, right?
Not you, Nelly. I had another nightmare. You can sleep with me for tonight. Nelly, you're squeezing too tight. Nelly.
That's not Nelly. Oh shit. So she really did experience stuff as well. Like I thought it was mainly like the 2 youngest ones. That's why they're so kind of fucked up as adults.
Whose hand was I holding?
Ooh. Yesterday.
You know, you're a lot like me, Kelsey.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. See, when I was little, I was afraid of a lot of things. I didn't have to be, though. They were all in my head. I just didn't know that yet. It's kids like us who've been through more than other kids. We're tougher than other kids. We make ourselves really safe. And no one ever gets in.
Mr. Smiley does.
Our other 2 foster kids.
Ooh.
Trash.
Ooh.
Nelly crawls into our bed sometimes.
Nice transition. Oh my god. That was nice.
Anything fancy, we can sell it. Trash.
Hang on. This is fancy.
$49 Claude Real. Damn. This is quite... How did you know that?
Hold on. When she grabbed the box and when she touched the kid's hand, there was like that rumble noise. Can she sense stuff? After like that spirit must have touched the hand. And that's why the episode is called Touch. Because she touches stuff and she can sense shit, right?
Here, let me see. Huh? What? It's like a telephone, but for inside the house. Here, Nelly, you stay there. Come on.
Yeah, she can sense stuff. She can sense it, but through touch and shit.
You need to tell me things like this, Luke. I am
Hello. I'm Theodora, but I like my friends to call me Theo. Will you call me Theo?
Hi, Theo.
That's actually really cool. She can tell, like, kids got PTSD and stuff, so, like, just by touching their hand, she can sense, like, what's wrong, and that's cool, man. That's really cool. That's why she wears gloves, when she doesn't want to, like, pick feelings up, like, I really like that. I really like that concept.
We're not taking your money. None of us. It's blood money, Steve. You're welcome to every red cent.
I get it, like,
Right?
he's trying to make money off all the fucking shit that went down in the house, then, like... Oh shit. Are we gonna get a round 2? Or not?
He's playing, Miss Dudley. Why are you yelling at him?
Because the dumbwaiter is not a toy. It can be dangerous.
That's all you need to say, then.
Fair enough. Come along. I need to clean the kitchen.
You don't have to be so mean about it. She's not mean. She's scared.
Ooh.
What makes you say that?
So what is she scared of?
Come on, you stupid thing. About the door has to be closed. But then I can't reach the buttons. You're a crazy kid. One ride. I know it works. Please, Theo. I'm gonna get in trouble. I won't tell. Come on, it's a perfect kid-sized elevator. Fine. You hop straight out and you don't tell anyone I did this for you. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Going up. Hey! Up! Theo!
Oh, you know something's gonna happen to him down there. In the basement, is it?
Bring me up, please.
Oh. Really? Nope.
There's something down here. Just hang on, I'm trying. Come on. Theo!
Nope. Nope. Is this why he's so messed up as an adult? You know, a junkie and shit, like...
Monster! Get out of the monster!
What the hell were you thinking?
Is he okay?
Go to your room. Come here.
Oh, it wasn't her fault, Jesus. Oh my God. Wow. What?
Jesus.
That was that Mr. Smiley, wasn't it?
You really got my head, girl.
Don't elaborate. Don't offer information that's not requested. Just tell them that their feelings are correct and they're safe. And it's okay to be curious
Yeah.
and sad. Tell them you're sad too.
She works with kids as well, like she must know how to talk to them.
Tell them you don't know. No one knows. That's okay. Better they ask you than me. Why? Because I'm fucking angry. Because I don't want to have to tell them that I'm fucking pissed at Auntie Nell, who should have known better than most, what this does to a family. She fucking knew better. She did it anyway.
Luckily, I've not had anyone in my family do that, but I've had friends. For a long time, I was so fucking angry with them for doing it. And one of them, I actually spoke to him like a week before he did it. I just say something, man. Go out, hang out for a drink and chat, and oh, you get so fucking angry. Like, it's basically a permanent solution for a temporary issue. You know what I mean? Stupid, it really is.
They said it's probably just a crawl space. And whatever was down there, they definitely don't believe me. Nobody ever believes me.
Aww.
I believe you.
Hell yeah, man. Don't go down there. Fuck. She's kind of fearless, like, if you really think about it. Like, most kids wouldn't have gone down there.
Oh, hi.
Because if there is something there, then she could probably sense it. And like, I guess from the standpoint of the kid, she can sense the fear of the kid, but I guess she's gone down there to see if it's like, if there really is something down there. Yeah, she's gonna just go around touching everything, isn't she? That is actually really cool. Ooh, there's Mr. Smiley. What the hell?
Well, it's just a normal basement.
That's what we keep telling her.
I'll dive back in with her this week.
Thank you. Thanks. What are you, looking at?
Your smile.
I was gonna say, don't let it be what I'm thinking.
That's right. And social services, too. You just have to trust me on this.
The whole Mr. Smiley thing is just... it's the trauma of being abused, right?
There's in this little room. It's the side. And a whole bunch of books.
Honestly, I think she might be my favourite character in the whole entire show so far. Like, she's so strong, so kind of level-headed. She's like a gift of touching as well. Like, and out of all the kids, she's probably the most balanced and like level-headed and strongest, if you will. Like, she knows something's there. Was there something just then? Because I swore there was something just standing in a fucking doorway there. Oh.
Thanks.
You're not scared Shirley's gonna kill you for this?
Pretty good at secrets.
She actually took the money off the book.
Anything else?
You know, I was pretty impressed by what you wrote about that night.
What night?
That night.
Uh-huh.
Some wild stuff in there. That was really wild stuff, considering that you were asleep for what? Like 99% of it?
Oh shit. Just called him on his bullshit.
Car, purses, travel.
No. I'm gonna get my fucking PhD.
So she used that money and okay. I like this, man. Like I said, could possibly be my favourite character in the whole show so far. She's gonna touch her, isn't she? She's gonna see it, isn't she? She's gonna see what actually happened. And if Nell actually committed suicide or not, or if it was something else that killed her. You know, something in the house. Wow. No music, no nothing, just wow.
This kid, she built up so many emotional walls. I touched her hand and I didn't even... She just needed help and no one was listening. And it's so much like Nellie. So, should we talk about your day or would you rather come to bed?
Come on, Mr. Cameraman, go back. Go back. let's stay watching that for a while. Last night.
Theo, I need you to get Luke and Nell to the car. You get in, lock the doors, don't unlock them until you see me come outside. Do you understand?
What's happening?
Go. Come on. Come on.
Hey! Stop!
Okay, what?
Let go! Let go of me! Let go! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Touch me.
Oof. Oh man. Man. Favorite episode so far. Like I said, she's got to be probably my favorite character in the whole show so far. The middle child. Strangely enough, I'm a middle child. But she seems to be the most level-headed. She seems to be the most strongest, the most bravest out of them all. And I'm thinking, like, maybe they all have, like, some kind of gift. The mum said that Shelly talked in her sleep and stuff. And also in the last episode, I noticed while editing that when Shelly got woken up by the phone call that her sister was dead, she actually was like talking in her sleep, and she said that Shelly was in the house. So I'm thinking that her, like, she senses it or she sees stuff in her dreams. I don't know about Stephen yet. I don't think we've seen any kind of gift or ability of Stephen, apart from maybe elaborate on the truth for his book, because that's what he did in like the first episode. That one woman was so kind of intrigued with ghost stories, and he said that he's never seen anything, he's never experienced anything, he just wrote a book. I guess he kind of like elaborates on people's stories, and even Theo said to him, it's like it wasn't Luke who found that fucking bootlegger basement thing, it was her. Like, I think Stephen, he just gets like different things and puts it together and tries to make some like scary story. He tries to make money on the back of his name and the family history and everything, and that's why his siblings have such an issue with him, you know what I mean? Apart from Theo, who was willing to take the money. But even she didn't seem really cool with it. Like she was kind of hesitant to give him a hug and everything. So I think they've all kind of got like a certain thing. And I'm guessing like the two young ones, because they were so young, they were probably too sensitive. Maybe that's why it pushed them both over the edge. Like one's a junkie, the other one took her own life, you know what I mean? Like, but just to kind of elaborate on what I said earlier about friends of mine that has took their own life, you do get angry, you do get really pissed off. It's a normal step of the grieving process, if you will, is to get angry and pissed off. But with suicides, it's, even to this day, it still pisses me off. Because it's like, we were friends, you could have come and talked to me. You had many friends you could have gone and talked to. And, like, not to go into too much detail, but shit, I've been rock bottom. I've really been through some tough shit in my life. I really, not to go into detail, but I've tasted the depths of depression myself, trust me. I know how easy it is to, like, it sounds really bad to say, but I know what it's like to be, in a way, self-consumed with your own pain. Because that's what you do. You kind of become very self-consumed with your own shit. And even though, like, you know, like, oh, if I take my own life, it will hurt this person or that person, you still think that you need some way to try and stop how you feel. That you can't carry on with that pain. Like I said, it's a permanent solution to a temporary issue. You know, it's a temporary thing. It gets better throughout time. Trust me. Take it from someone who's kind of been there and come back from it. I know in that moment, life can seem really fucking hard, like if you're in that frame of mind. But like I said, it gets better, man. It gets easier. But you are left feeling very angry afterwards. Like I said, like my one friend, he did it, and I saw him probably 6-7 days before he did it. We just passed each other in the street, and I said, "All right, mate, how's things?" And you know, we just talked for a couple of minutes, and it's like you could tell he was struggling with shit. He was slowly falling apart. I did think, like, we're standing right next to a pub, like, let's go in, have a drink, have a chat, you know, unload your shit on me, like I can give you some advice, you know, be a shoulder to cry on, whatever, you know. But I thought, now I'm busy, I got my own shit, you know, So like we just stood there and talked for a couple of minutes and said our goodbyes, and I said, look man, I'll catch you later, like keep your head up, and and I went on my way, he went on his way, and about a week and a half went by, and I got told that he took his own life. And you are left wondering, like, what if I did take him for that drink? What if we did talk? What if I did get him to unload all of his stress and issues? And because talking to someone does help. But then at the same time, you are left feeling very angry. Like, why don't you just fucking say something? Out of all the family and friends you have, the night before, you could have just gave someone a phone call. Something. You do get very fucking angry, man. Anyway, okay. Yeah, like I said, she's probably my favourite character in the whole entire show. Like, one, she's beautiful, absolutely stunning. She's really good to look at, actress wise. But like, the acting is top notch. Just the character, the way that she's written. Like I said, I think the fact that she's the middle child, she's the most balanced. You know, she's got the maturity of the older siblings, but also she's very playful, like the younger ones. If you get what I'm saying, she's very middle grounded. And I think like a lot of middle children like myself, we are. You know, we can have that mature head on our shoulders when it needs to be. Like, we can handle business, we get shit done. But then when it comes to playing, like the other episode, like when she was sat with Shelly's kids and they were having dinner, she threw like the food off the one side, the sprouts or whatever. She just threw it off to the side and the kids smiled and did it too. We can have that playful kind of thing because we're in the middle. While the two older siblings, they're just business, work, this, that. They got no time for kid stuff. Like, we're the adults, we need to take charge and be moody and bossy. And while the younger ones, they're used to being took care of. They're used to having people looking out for them and doing stuff for them. So they're more relaxed and playful like kids are, you know what I mean? And so with her being the middle child, yeah, man, I can relate to it so much. Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued to see what Nell's and Luke's gift are. You know, if they're sensitive in some way. Didn't Luke say something earlier? Something about smell. When they walked into that bedroom with the like telephone thing in the house, Luke was saying something about, can't you smell that? It smells really bad. And then Theo was like, this whole house smells bad, or something like that, right? Other cool thing that I really like about her is how she works with kids. How it's like she could touch them and sense them. But that 9-year-old girl, she said that she had built up a wall so much that she didn't sense, and then she stopped to sense it. Like, why couldn't she sense anything? Or maybe it's just as she kind of put it, like the kid was so emotionally damaged that she just kind of gone like dead inside, like she couldn't sense nothing of her. I've said this before, like when it comes to kids, like I get kind of like this uncle kind of big brother feeling, like I want to protect kids, like when I see kids in danger or like anything. And so to know that a kid has been abused and stuff, I don't play that shit at all. At all. You know, actually I've I'm not going to go into it right now, but trust me, when I was a kid, yeah. I don't play that shit, man. Yeah, like I said, I think so far this is my favorite episode, simply because I can kind of relate to it the most. Yeah, I'm just going back through the episode again because there was so much that I wanted to say, but yet every time I was going to, like, some characters started talking and shit, like, see if there's certain things that kind of jog my memory. The caretaker family, right? There's the woman, and then there's the guy that the father's always talking to outside, right? When they were doing like the planning and stuff. They've said that they don't stay on the property after dark. And when the woman touched Theo, like Theo said that she's scared. Does like the caretaker family know what's in the house? Well, obviously they do. They probably know more about the house than they kind of like let on. And maybe because they're kind of like the caretakers, they keep the place tidy and clean and stuff. The spirits don't hurt them or anything. Because I'm guessing like they came with the house. Or how funny would it be if the caretakers actually died? They're actually spirits in the house. It's like they were dead the whole time. Oh man, that's how I would kind of put it, like a little twist right at the end. Yeah, I would actually put that in as like a twist at the end, that they were spirits and they only exist like during the day, and at night, like, or they've gone home. No, they haven't. They're just faded. Okay, very quick, right? I said it a lot while reacting, but of course I'm not going to keep it in like the edited down version, like every time I said it. But the cuts between like the present and the past, like some of those transitions, man, was so good in this episode. I didn't really notice it in like the first and second one, or maybe I did. I don't know, but with this one, they stood out so much to me. The other thing I kind of wanted to bring up was when Theo was asleep and It looked like something was dragging the duvet cover off her, and she got up and she saw Mr. Smiley. And she said, "Damn girl, you've got in my head." Is that basically saying like even though Theo has experienced this stuff when she was younger, she just looks at it like it wasn't real, it was just in her head and she got scared, so she put up this wall to make herself feel strong again? Or does she know that she has experienced shit and she can sense it? I would say that's more the case, right? I like the way how Stephen and now like first learned that Theo was gay with the wedding and shit. That was cool. That was actually really, really cool. A nice moment as well. A nice kind of bonding moment. And then it just cut to the next scene of them fucking talking about now being dead. Like, talk about a downer, man. I was gonna just talk about how like sweet and funny and cool that little scene was. Then it cuts to this sad scene and it's like, shit. Come on, man. And can I just say, right, the casting once again is absolutely tremendous. I don't know how they've managed to do it, but they have found child actors in a way kind of look like and act a little bit like their adult counterparts. You know what I mean? Or maybe that's just good part acting of the adults to kind of act like the children, like certain kind of mannerisms, the way that they kind of carry themselves, like so good, so good. Like you could look at a picture of those kids and then look at the picture of the adults and you could tell who's playing who. You know what I mean? Just by looking, right? One other thing as well, when Theo was a kid and she was talking to her mum and her mum touched her and she saw the vision of her mum, what looked like someone had used like a gun and blew the fucking side of her mum's face off. You know what I mean? Is that how her mum dies? With half of her face getting blown off? And I also like how Theo... See, I really like this episode. You can tell how I'm just keep talking about it. I like how Theo, she used that money that her brother like gave her. I think it was like 15 grand, right? She used it for a PhD so she can go and look after kids and everything. Like, to a certain degree, you could say that what Stephen has done is wrong. Like, in a way, trying to profit from the death of his mother and the experiences in that house. It is fucked up. But I like the fact that Theo has used it as a tool to do something good. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think that her mother would kind of want her to do it. Like take something that's bad and make something good out of it. You know? And she's used that money for that blood money, as Shetty called it, right? Use that blood money for something good. You know, more than just a brand new TV or a nice car and some shit. You know what I mean? I really like that. I really, really like that. Like I said, I think Theo is probably my favourite character in the whole show so far. Yeah, I could sit here rambling on for fucking ages. My God, she's beautiful. Okay, I'm not going to though. I'm just gonna... I literally just clicked on that. Yeah, I'm gonna end this. Wrap it up and try and get this up for you guys as soon as possible. Alright, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright, I've been SiTHFuRiON. I'll catch you in the next one, man.